a few Zerglings isn't really enough to cut it against a really good player with really good multitasking. But Lurkers being burrowed down, these the pathing's not so great for these Marines and medics, and ouch, lost a whole bunch of them there. Victory really wants to get a position to stop those Lurkers from rushing up the ramp, and just trying to do as much damage as he can here. Taking out a lot of drones. He's going, oh, there's a Lurker. Only one though, but here comes the rest of them. These Marines are going to have to be really careful where they stand, not head too far towards that group there. Lurker's burrowing back up. Plenty of Marines being macro back at home, so he's going to be able to push out as soon as he loses this force. But here comes Victory trying to do as much damage as he can. He is doing a fair bit of damage, taking out all but one drone so far, and he's going to get boxed in fairly shortly. Not before he wipes out these Mutalisks, so that's the end of it for the Mutalisks, except, was there one left? Yeah. And takes out another Lurker, 2 Marines left, takes out the final drone. Revival's building some more drones, but there goes the rest of his forces. That's it for the attack force there, so pretty good job, but unfortunately Victory hasn't been able to take out that expansion at all. Coffee. But back to the macro, we're going to Hive now. So Revival really looking to capitalize on some economic advantage here. If he can keep the base at the top left alive and keep just trucking along with that base. Oh, really don't like this Lurker positioning. He's positioning them in a line, but it's not a horizontal line. It's more like a vertical line, sort of bisecting the, if you're into maths, the line of Marines spread out there. And wow, like that was 5 or 6 Lurkers been shot down by a handful of Marines. And that's disastrous. You really got to avoid stuff like that if you're a Zerg player. You've got to have your Lurkers close together, otherwise they just can't kill the Marines quick enough when there's... but on the other hand, oh, this looks like payback. Victory running into some burrowed Lurkers, and that's when the kills happen. Ouch, that was painful. And looks like Revival's got control of the midfield here, and with the Hive nearly finished and 2 expansions up, you really want to do something about this if you're Terran. But interestingly, Victory's doing the opposite to what, I intuitively would do as a Terran, and that's just hunkering down and going for his 3rd base, and allowing that Zerg player to have that 2 extra gas geysers, which is a really risky move. But, I mean, some Terrans are just so good with macro and multitasking that all they have to do is build up a massive force and they can win. So maybe that's Victory's plan, and I wouldn't be surprised, given the strength of some of these Korean pros these days, well, semi-pros. But a lot of Zerglings attacking right now, and a lot of Zerglings dying. That's like a carpet of Zergling blood right there. A lot of Lurkers amongst those tanks, but the Marines very well spread out. Good micromanagement here by Victory, killing all of the Lurkers. The Marines have been healthily upgraded, I believe. So things going pretty well for him. Yeah, he's got 1-1 weapons, so 1-1 weapons and armor. Some Scourges out now just to anticipate the massing of science vessels. We've got some Marines heading down the south of the map just to check whether Revival is expanding in some extra locations. But wow, I mean, thanks to these extra hatcheries that Revival's got, and there's the Defiler Mound research and consume there. Thanks to these extra hatcheries, as I was saying, Revival's macro management is really in full swing. And look at these 5 Marines, not even any medic support, just going straight for the hatchery. They're not going to be able to take down the hatchery at all. Zerglings are going to polish them off very quickly. No medics, and ouch, not even, barely below halfway. Looks like some irradiate's going to be going off over these Lurkers here. This Marine force out in the midfield, I feel like he should be heading to the top left. That seems to be the only sort of vulnerable expansion available to him. But we'll see how it goes. Looks like a dedicated push here from Revival. This is going to get a lot of casualties. Doesn't quite take out the science vessels though. The Marines back off, killing all of the Zerglings. He's going to be able to back off again before the Lurkers arrive. Yeah, kills the Lurker closest to him and gets out. This is some sick timing by Victory. He's really got this down. And as macro management's kept up, obviously, as you can see from all those troops, he's got the 6 barracks pumping along. He's been upgrading heavily. It's good that the Revival's got those two things there, sunken colonies, as you call them. And, of course, Hatchery's still alive down the bottom right, so he's really taking control of the map, and that is just exactly what you do not want to do against Zerg play like this. And Nidus Canal, so that'll be That'll be likely to go over to one of the expansions. I guess he'll just keep the other end of the Nidus Canal in reserve, and whoa, watch out, and put them down when one of the expansions comes under attack. And watch out, Zerg. Yeah, lost a lot of vessels there, but he killed a lot of scourges too. But unfortunately, not before a lot of them suicided. And here comes the science facility being lifted off just to scout the middle of the map. I guess it's that time of the game. We're really well and truly into late game here once this kind of thing starts happening. And soon we'll start seeing some defilers too, so that's definitely late game. Ouch. Unfortunately, those Marines couldn't prevent the tank from surviving, but double dropship coming in here. Scourges! Oh my god! And the Scourges haven't even hit the dropships. Wow! That was a total missed opportunity by Revival. He had those Scourges on patrol mode and didn't see the dropships coming in. So the Scourges actually flew away from the double dropship coming in here, but despite that, they still managed to land on the dropships, and Victory didn't get his full force out here, so he's going to get some kills on some drones. He's destroying Zerglings left and right, but finally the Lurkers arrive, and Victory isn't really going to be able to get enough kills here. The Lurkers are planting down and getting rid of the rest of those Marines. So, wow, double dropship though. I mean, that's what you need to do against Zerg players like this when they've got like triple sort of expansions out there, and like he's on 5 gas geysers at the moment, which is insane. I mean, once that Ultralisk cavern goes down, there it is right now. It's just about completed anyway. Revival's going to have heaps of guys out there. He's got plenty of gas. He's got over 1,000 gas, and looking at Victory, he's got a modest amount. Oh, here's another dropship, so I can't see any Scourges nearby for that one. Out in the midfield, he's really going to have to pull out his Marines. There's the Defiler, might want to snipe it. Snipes it, yes. Oh, nice micromanagement. Not before the Plague went down, though, so just rushing away from the Zerg forces. Here comes the drop. Drops over at the 4 o'clock position. And now that Victory's got his main force back at home, he's safe, but that drop's going to be doing some damage. Targeting the Nidus Canal, so nice choice there. Prevents any defilers or anything coming in, but yeah, picking up the Marines again because the Lurkers are unfortunately protecting the hatchery. But wow, huge number of Scourges arriving. They're going to just plant themselves straight into that dropship, but not before all of the 4 infantry units were dropped off, and that's all that Victory had left anyway, so not too much you can achieve with that, unfortunately. But, well, game looks to be in full swing. Look at his 8 barracks now. That's plenty. He's got 2,000 minerals, so I expect him to be trying to pump out some more Marines from that more often. But obviously, multitasking TVC very, very difficult. If you guys play at this kind of level, you'll know how hard it is. And more dropships being produced. So away we go, full swing. Ouch. Big battle here. Those Lurkers too tightly clumped together for those Marines to just brute force them. So that's not going to be working, but after the vessels have had their say, I don't think there'll be too many Lurkers left. Not that Victory needs to attack that group there. I mean, there are no Lurkers preventing him from just heading up to where he is now and possibly attacking for the top left. But again, I mean, here's the Ultralisks. Scourges! Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Marines blasting the Scourges, and it takes out 1 vessel. There's the combination of Defilers and Ultralisks, which I feel we'll be seeing a lot more this game. More swarms going down, and Victory forced to retreat here. He's got fully upgraded Marines, except it's +3 weapons, +2 armor at this point. And look at the mini-map. I mean, Revival's got both of the top left bases. He's got the bottom right. He's got his natural expansion. He's got heaps of hatcheries around. Sunken colonies galore. He's got Nidus canals. Now it's Defiler and swarms. I just don't know what Victory can do here. He's just been boxed in. He can't seem to be able to attack anywhere. Well, here he is. Despite that thought, he is going to dedicate to the top left here. So looks like some Defilers and Ultralisks are coming in from behind though. Big group of Marines just slaughtering those Zerglings. And a double dropship attack down the bottom right at the 4 o'clock position. This is going to do some damage. This is what he needs to do. He's attacking simultaneously the top left and the bottom right. This is really going to shorten the Zerg economy a fair bit. Just keep it under wraps because, wow, that was just too much. And takes out the hatchery. The dropships are still alive. Two Lurkers are right there, but they're not even burrowing. Revival